Hello. Welcome everybody to another Thunderbird live streaming session. My name is Alessandro, and how's everybody doing today? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're gonna have hopefully a lot of fun today. I don't know. Let's see what's gonna happen. But as usual, if you wanna write in the chat, where are you from? Where are you watching this video from? What time is it in your time zone currently? I'm gonna ramble throughout this whole experience, and I'm going to do some coding, try to achieve something, most likely failing because things can go sideways very, very quickly, and they're very hard to handle, especially during a live streaming, but let's see what's gonna happen. So this is an experiment that I'm doing to implement a completely new feature inside Thunderbird. Completely live. I only work on these things live. So let's take a look at what we are right now, what we're gonna do today, what we're gonna try to accomplish today. Before I do that, I just wanna check that the audio is fine and the video is fine and everything is fine and nothing is on fire, like as usual. Let's see how we are here. Yeah, seems good. That's fine. All right, cool. Let's trust the technology. Okay, let me switch this. Perfect. Okay. So last time we left off, we had built an initial implementation of our modal dialog for the shortcut container. So if I run to be live, I already compiled everything. I'm in the right container. If I do something like that, let me shrink this a little window down. If I open the file inspector here and I type in the console open shortcut customizable shortcuts, that was the method that I created. We got this little nice little thing, a little modal that appears with a simple close button and body, and we can close it. It's perfect. We have this initial implementation. Fantastic. Still works even after a couple of weeks. Look at that. We are in the right, no, we are in the right bookmark. Yeah, the shortcuts container, and we got our code editor here. Perfect. So this is the overview of the code that we did last time. We implemented a new file, a new folder structure called Customizable Shortcuts. We created a shortcuts dash container module, and the shortcuts container XHTML. What I want to do today, I want to do two things. I want to try to accomplish two things. First of all, I want to rethink a little bit the file structure. Last time I remember I was taking some decisions on the fly. I don't know if it makes sense, the names that I use for the specific files, or I call the methods consistently, whatever. Then I want to potentially update this method. We have also a helper function to wait for a, what's it called? To wait for a module to be lazily defined and lazily loaded. So we could leverage that new implementation. And also what I want to do, I want to create a test file. I want to implement an initial test file, a browser test file, just to ensure that the function triggers the modal and the modal can be closed. I just want to cover this scenario so the little bits of code that I implemented just doesn't break, and we're safe to submit a patch review and try to get this code landed. Yeah. Hello, secret talent. Theme development, you're talking about WordPress. I have more than 300 videos about WordPress in my YouTube channel. You can check them out. I would say if you watch those videos about theme development in a month or two, you can learn it pretty quickly. It's not that complicated. It's mostly just remembering functions, but there's the documentation there. You can always reference the documentation. But yeah, definitely check my video courses on Thunderbird, on WordPress theme development. And if you're talking about Thunderbird theme development, that's a thing that you can do. You can create extensions to change the theme. That'd be nice to have. But yeah, okay, let's take a look at what we did. Let's open this folder here. We got our customizable no, what is that? Shortcuts container. See, I already don't remember. Okay, so we created a folder called customizable shortcuts, which makes sense, plural, right? Then we have a shortcuts container module and a shortcuts container class. Yeah, this is consistent. And then a shortcuts container template. This makes sense. But then that's when things starts diverging a little bit. We have a customizable shortcuts fluent file where all our strings are in it. Does it make sense to have this? I think so, because the customizable shortcuts, there's nothing in it, but potentially it grabs everything, and we allow users to consume this in all other forms and places, so it should be fine. Then we have the browser shortcuts container, because we want to test just the shortcuts container. We don't want to test the full customizable shortcuts option or feature. I think it makes sense. Let me check here what else we created. Shortcuts container, open customizable shortcuts. That's okay. Then we select the shortcuts container. We'll wait for the custom element to be defined, and we append it to the element, and we, okay, yeah. Customizable shortcuts, we call the shortcuts container. Shortcuts container, the ID. This makes sense. Shortcuts container module. Yeah, I think I was remembering, and this is the name of the folder. I was remembering something a little bit more convoluted. Maybe this, like customizable shortcuts.css. What are we doing here? Maybe these should be no, I shouldn't switch. Maybe this should be a dedicated file, because here we're gonna start doing, yeah, let's rename these actually to shortcuts container, because we want to pull into the CSS file, but we don't want a single file to style everything. We don't want to have, like, if I create this customizable shortcuts.css file, then this file is going to be included in every single sub-component, sub templates and sub-elements of the customizable shortcuts. So I think it's better to rename this file to just shortcuts container, so we only have the style of the shortcuts container in this element, and we go from there. I think it's fine. Oh, so many comments. Okay, Secret Talent. Can you please give a class about parallax effect in WordPress? Parallax effects are just CSS effects, are not in WordPress or not in WordPress. You can just Google search how to create a parallax effect in CSS. It's literally like 3 lines of CSS, pretty straightforward. But today is about Thunderbird. Do you have questions about Thunderbird? Oh, Micah and Soul, hello. Thank you for watching. Micah, you are why, Micah? This is not okay. Like, first, I know that you love me, and your obsession with me is much appreciated, but putting my face on the big screen in your living room is just an assault to your family, and it's not tolerated. I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody watching right now. My face should be in a very small, like 720p or 480p screen. Watch it on your phone and mute it. That's how you should watch. Just give me the views, but watch it on your phone, mute. That's it. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so the first thing, yeah, I want to rename this to customizable shortcuts container. Yes. Oh my God, what do I got into it? So I don't like the way that our CSS is structured. We have all the CSS files, just slap them there, which I guess it's fine because we don't really need organization, but it's all, I want to create a folder, new folder, customizable shortcuts. And then here I want to create a new file, shortcuts container.css. Shortcuts container.css. Okay. Then I want to copy this, paste it here. Indent uses spaces, 2 spaces. Also, I got a new keyboard and it's super clickety-clackety. I don't know if it comes into. Does it come into the microphone? I hope not. No, I don't think so. My microphone has a pretty good noise gate, so should be fine. Okay, we got this. Then we can move. Do I want to use customizable shortcut? I think I can delete the customizable shortcut CSS because this is not gonna, it's not gonna do anything. So customizable shortcuts.css. Let me see, where is it? Okay. Share mail. Let's rename this to shortcuts container.css, and this is not in shared mail, but is in shortcut container is shared mail. Where are we? Positioned here. Shared mail, customizable shortcuts. And as I think customizable, no, shortcuts. Why did I put a number 5 in it? Shortcuts / okay. And let's move this outside of here because we want to put it. Oh my god, we have so much stuff in here. Where is our folder structure? It's after activity. Is this in alphabetical order whatsoever, or no? I don't think it is, but yeah, activity is here, so I guess I'm gonna put it here. Yes, whatever. Okay. Let's save this jar file, and then we need to rename the customizable shortcuts to shortcuts container. So here we call this shortcuts container. And I think we can do, I think we can, let's give it a try actually. Let me build super quickly. I don't remember the modal, what is the folder, the markup structure of the modal, but we can slap a very quick CSS attribute declaration there to check if the style is actually properly applied. But if it's not loaded this, I think our custom element will complain to us, I think. So I think we should be safe. Let me open the console here. Let's open shortcuts container. We got it in here. If we select this, what is the, oh, it's just dialog. So if we do this, if we do something like this, right? Close this body, close this. If we put a simple like dialog, background, color red. Let's do something absolutely insane. This is gonna be wonderful. I don't need this line here. And make it a bit faster. Usually CSS changes don't need a rebuild, but I don't know, sometimes I get bitten by this, that the cache is not refreshed and doesn't catch the latest thing. So I always like to rebuild. It's just like a 2 seconds thing anyway. Open. Customizable shortcut is not. Okay. Why is not? Is it because it's in the shadow DOM? Oh, shortcuts container is in here. So we're getting this. Where is our network? No. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Style editor. Style editor. Shortcuts. Container. Is that because it... Did I put it in the shadow DOM? So that's why it's complaining, or I cannot reach it. Dialog. Button. Let's figure this out together, shall we? I did this a million times and I forgot. Let me open. I think we have account hub.css. We got the dialog here. And how is this account hub.css? Because we're doing something fairly similar here. Shadow root, append child. We're doing exactly the same. Style, create document link. Shadow root, append child. Okay, we're doing exactly the same. Why is this not working? Link, style shit, shortcuts container .css, and shortcuts container.css. Definitely it exists. Do I need to do a full build because I updated a jar file? Yes, I think that's what it's missing, Alex, because I created a new file, I updated a jar file, so the linking of existing files, it's all messed up. So yeah, let's update this shit. So close this. Okay, let's build. So Micah, I'm on your TV. Are you texting on the chat through your phone? So you're giving me double views? Or you have YouTube on your TV and you're just having a keyboard connected to your TV? It's just an HTPC, like home theater PC? I'm curious now. You trigger my curiosity here. Okay, let's give it another go now that we did a full build. Nope. God damn it. It's still... gotta love these things. Dialog. It's in here. We're pulling this here. So the link exists, but if we go into the style editor and we search for shortcut, it's not there because it's in the shadow DOM. So that shouldn't matter though. That shouldn't fucking matter. I am concerned. I'm not concerned that it is something wrong and I'm not building linking things. Let's do something a little bit. We can delete this. Shortcuts container. Let's do something button. Color red. Okay. Double views, gotta fit the YouTube algorithm. Yes, thank you, Micah. Much appreciated. Okay. Chrome Messenger scan. Shortcuts container. Did I write it correctly, this stupid file? Did I usually is like that, right? Rename shortcuts container.css. Let's copy these and then customizable shortcuts. Okay, this. Then we go into the jar file and here's shortcuts container, yes. And here customizable shortcuts. I think it's fine. Mail customizable shortcuts container.css. This is fine. This is fine. Why are you failing me this brutally? Anyone sees any mistakes here? These are the beauty of the live. Let's close this. I don't need this. I don't need. Is account? Let's try also giving it us. Can't have that one. Let's give this a try. This is annoying. I was on a roll. I was so excited. This is going great. And then boom. No, your CSS doesn't load. Boom. Whoops. Almost knocked my coffee out on the desk. Okay. Come on. Build it. Give me that. Yeah. Yep. You can do it. This is exciting. Look at this. Yeah. Use the deprecated association. New from data. Yeah. Rust. Oh. Alrighty. Run TB live. No, not at all. It's not getting pulled in. Okay, let's do something different. Let's copy this Chrome URL and let's try to just do this brutally. Messenger.xhtml. We slap it one here. We duplicate this and we put this. Boom. Chrome Messenger skin container.html, and then we do something brutal like body, background color red, important. So we see if by adding this manually, these styles like the messenger.xhtml, this is the primary window of the entirety of Thunderbird. So if these affects the window, it means at least we have confirmation that this Chrome URL is correct and we're pulling the correct file. And then we know that it's a problem of the custom element and it's a problem of the shadow DOM and we can investigate there. But at least we have confirmation that this stupid file gets pulled correctly. I hope so. I think a Mac build faster should be fine. This is a glimpse of what is Thunderbird. Yeah, no, nothing is style here. Wow, okay. Are we getting something? No, it's not getting pulled in. What the actual F? Okay. A shortcuts container is here, but it's not. Messenger.css. Messenger.css just body. Wow. Doesn't work. It's nothing, right? This is not. All right, rename. Customizable shortcuts. Shared. Customizable shortcuts. Nothing. Yeah, I'm thinking there's an issue in the jar file. Like I'm putting. Do I need to respect? I hope I don't need to respect this, the folder structure, because that's just brutal if I need to respect the folder structure. This is activity.css. How is this used? Yeah. Messenger skin activity. I think Oh my God, that's why we don't use folder structures in CSS, because it's just, you need to use them, cannot. That seems silly that the jar file doesn't allow me to. Skin classic messenger shared. Wait. Themes shared mail. Wow, this is. Oh wait, account hub.css. We only have one, right? Okay, I think account hub.css. Skin classic messenger. Okay. Found the issue. Sorry. Okay, this is. I think this is. This is a blah 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 thing for our stupid. I think this is it, or maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Also, I don't know. Let me check. Let me check if it works actually, and then I'll explain if I'm right. What was the issue? There's a console error. I think the error was the we don't have that file cannot be reached. Oh, do I need to do a full build? Maybe a full build is... Yeah, there you go. It's red. Look at that. We're affecting this. Okay. So now if I open the... Yeah, it's red. It's styling properly. Okay, so I can explain to you what was the issue. So first of all, let me clean this up because I don't want this here. Messages skin, shortcuts container, and then in here we want messages skin shortcuts container. Yeah, there you go. So the issue here is if we take a look at our jar file, the way that it's structured, you can see that some CSS files, they have a shared prefix or a share folder in the Chrome URL. This is the Chrome URL. This is the URL that we reference when we embed these files into another file. This is the actual location of the file. So you can see we go back up one directory when we enter the shared directory, mail activity. In this case, we enter mail, customizable shortcuts directory, shortcuts container. Putting shared means that this file will be shared across different operating systems. And it gives us the ability to have a CSS file named, for example, in this case, activity.css for Linux, Windows, and macOS in all those respective places. In fact, if we search for activity.css, look, we have three results. We have an activity.css in themes OS X, macOS, themes Linux, and themes shared, and also themes Windows. So that means that this is a way for us to have each style of each platform in its own file. Instead of using media queries to check, is this a macOS, is this a Windows, is this a Linux, we have those files. And those files are dynamically loaded. In fact, if we open, for example, the Windows variation, you can see that the Windows variation is empty of this activity.css because we don't need any variation. But what we need is importing the original shared activity file. So our build system automatically, if we put in the jar file the share prefix, it will look for this file CSS, not in the primary shared location, but it will look into the specific /Linux /OSX/Windows location. In our case, the shortcuts container right now, it's one style for all the platforms. We don't need to we're not dealing with native elements like menu list or toolbars or any other things. So we only want one thing. So we remove the shared prefix or the shared whatever folder structure from the Chrome URL, and then our build system will know, okay, I only need to grab the CSS file that it's in the primary shared folder, mail folder. It's confusing, I know, and it always bites me whenever I create new files, but at least we got it. Okay, so we can delete all these things. Dialog. Let's leave this. Let me copy some style actually from account hub.css. I want to copy something. So we want variables and colors. I want to import here. Does it make sense? Everybody? Yeah. We're learning. Look at us. We're learning new things. And then account hub, dialog, account hub down, display grid, overflow initial. I want a box shadow, none, padding. I want this. I want to copy this and this. This should be extracted into a component then, but we're going to do it later. Account shortcuts container, dialog here. And we're removing the let's put all this. This should be like a dialog style. Okay. Now shortcuts container. We can remove this class. We don't want account hub class. Things like that. Okay. Let's just I clear this. Yes. Shortcuts container is done. Boom, boom. That's it. Customizable shortcuts container. I updated the Chrome URL here. Perfect. Mac build faster. Okay. Yes, Micah, you're absolutely right. This is probably the least confusing thing that we have in our code. Everything else is absolute garbage. No, I love it. I love it. It's great. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. It's the best build system ever, and is the best folder structure ever. I'm just talking about Thunderbird. I'm not talking about anything else. Let's give it a go. Let's give it another go. Boom, 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 bam. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted, right? Yes. Okay. Let me style this a little bit. This is not okay. Okay, I want the dialog to have border none. Then I want a border radius of 9 pixel. Yeah, or let's do 6 pixel there. And then I want a background color. Is that position relative? Position. After. Okay. Okay. Border radius 6, border none, border radius 6. Okay, let's do some quick updates here. Close this. Boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Super quickly. Border none, border radius 0, and then inside here I want a simple main area, and then we put our our stuff in here, and then we can say that here dialog main is background color. what do we have in our colors.css? Colors.css. What is the top of your head? What is the the neutral lower, the body, like the base, neutral base. Yeah, column neutral base. There you go. Micah, quicker. You need to give me these variables should be bread and butter here. Also, Sol, I didn't forget about you. It's also your fault. You should be quicker in helping with this CSS variable. Yeah, ship it. Yes, it's perfect, right? It's polished. It's at the level of quality that we're used to, and we will like it. This is perfect. Okay, there you go. We got something. All right. Is the border radius not kicking in? Why is it not kicking in? Border radius 6 pixel on. Why is the border radius not? Boom. Kicking in. I mean, this is a minor thing, but whatever. Oh, is that overflow hidden maybe? Because it's the, yeah, border radius, we got it, but the main thing is creating the problem. So we need overflow hidden. I said hidden. Alrighty. And then let's give it a padding, or actually in the main should have a padding of 9 pixel. Let's do something like that. Okay, let's do something super simple like that. Okay, perfect. And then we can call it a date. Overflow hidden, and then the main has a padding of 9 pixel. And let's make this a little bit small. We got like 600 and 400. Just as an initial style, so it doesn't look too bad, and we can even check these styles if we want. If we want to. Okay, I think we're good. Let's quickly test it. Does the border radius now need to be on the main? No, it's just the overflow, because the main body has, the main element had the background color, and the background color was bleeding outside the border radius of the dialog element. So just put in overflow hidden to dialog element. Did the trick. Okay, yeah, we got our customizable element. If we click outside, it doesn't close. We want that. And then we close this. That's perfect. One thing that I want to check, MDN dialog element, dialog element. How do I style the backdrop, right? Is the backdrop, the CSS backdrop pseudo element can be used. Okay. Do we have a radius type? Because I want that a little bit darker. Do we have a backdrop? Are we styling that? Yes, in content dialog backdrop. Okay, we have a 50% dark. Yes, I want this. In the messenger, what we do? Border top. What is this? Oh, it's the GTK. Okay. Yeah, all of these, then we will need to create like a dialog component that we apply to both account hub and the dialog, the shortcuts container dialog, but we can do that later. Background. So then we clean this up. Okay, let me see if does the CSS get picked up automatically without me needing to build. No, it does not, of course. Mac build faster. Backdrop, yeah. I know, Micah, it's unfair because there's a little bit of delay. There's probably like a minute or two of delay between what I'm doing and then what you're watching. So, yeah, it's fine. I was joking. Okay, nice. Yeah, yeah. This gives a little bit more focus on the body. There's this is perfect. This is what I wanted. Okay. AG commit amend. Actually, let me check AG diff. What did we change? We changed customizable shortcuts. We updated a little bit of the structure. We deleted customizable shortcuts and we added custom shortcuts container. So we do AG add, and we're adding it, AG commit amend. That's perfect. And then what do we have here? We have this random thing that we want to stage it because we deleted this and we don't need this anymore. And we want to commit amend once again. Okay, perfect. Okay, it's test creation time. So now we have a... Actually, before doing the test, I want to do something because whenever we push something to Fabricator, then our CI runs the linters, and there are some sketchy things in the linters that didn't like. So ES, okay, ES linter. Okay, I need to maccomlint the head file here. So let's comlint this. Mac comlint dash fix com mail components customize browser. Nope, I forgot JS. Okay. Come on, linting. Okay, one fixed, and then the other one was the shortcuts container here, mail component, the browser file. Boom, comlint fix. Always do that before pushing something, and then. Well, it does one fixed, perfect. And then we got here file space. What? Window line return. File what space? Windows line return. Customizable shortcuts.ftl 0. Oh, there's nothing in there? What do you want? Customizable shortcut.ftl. Oh, there's nothing. Okay. Shortcuts, close, button, close. We do this? Yeah. Shortcuts container, button, type button. Where do we put it here? Data, L10N. ID, first button, title. Let's put this here. So we have a tooltip title. Put title. Then we want this to be the close icon, close.svg. Do we have a close.svg? Boom, close.svg. Yeah, we do. It's in a variable, right? That we can use. Messenger icons. Yes, icon close. Do we have an icon close larger? Icon close. It should be also consumed in the account hub or something. Content icon close. Icon close. Let's do this, content icon close, boom, boom. So what we do here, image class icon close, and then in the shortcuts container, we can put icon close, content var icon close. This main can also be outside. We don't need to be indented. This CSS is in the shadow DOM, so it's not going to leak outside. We're not going to style all the main elements that are in the page, only the one inside the shortcuts container. So that's safe. Are we pulling in icons? We're not pulling in icons.css. So icons.css. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Import URL icons.css. Variable colors icons. Okay. Should do it. And then the other thing it was complaining was customizable shortcuts.css. We don't have that file anymore, so this should be fine. Let's build faster. Boom, boom, boom. I'm getting spam messages from random number. You got a package delivered to you? No, I don't. Report junk. Run TB live. Okay. All right, look at that. Get our close button. Do we have a tooltip title here? Shortcuts close button title. Aha, this is not happening. Shortcuts close button title. This is here, title close, shortcuts close button title. Are we putting the FTL? Customizable shortcuts.ftl, connect. Are we missing something? Do we need to translate things? Is this the right file? Do we have the right? Do we have? Okay, let's give it a go here. Let me check. Customizable shortcuts here. Oh, there you go. Shortcuts, short tucks. Okay, yeah. Typo, short. So shortcuts, customizable shortcuts.ftl. Okay. Why is not giving me a? It should give me a fluent error. Never gave me a fluent error. Did it give me a fluent error and I didn't notice? No, it did not. Why? You should give me a fluent error if you don't have the right string that I'm trying to pull in. You nasty boy. Come on. Come on. Give that. Do that. Get good. Get good. Goddamn. Where's my title? Do I need to do something here? I forgot. See, keep getting derailed by these things. And this, let's check customizable shortcuts. Rename. Yeah, this is correct. Customizable shortcuts. FTL. True. Okay, let me check this. How is this done? So search bar.ftl. Search bar.ftl. Search bar button clear. is applied. Am I pulling the wrong things? And once again, customizable shortcuts.ftl. Am I is address book ab card dev dialog vcard.ftl vcard.ftl. Let's see what we do in the other messengers address book vcard.ftl. So we use this folder structure here. Messenger customizable shortcuts customizable shortcuts.ftl. Data L10N ID. This is correct, right? Yes, it's correct. Attribute. Annoying. Shortcuts close button title, and this is, yeah, I wrote it correctly. Katash, I'm using VS Code. Localization. This is annoying. This is annoying. Okay, I'll do it later. You know, I could. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. Same thing. Messenger.xhtml. FTL here. Branding.ftl link. Let's boot. Boom. Pop. FTL, and then we can slap in the middle of the body this thing. Let's just put this here. Gonna destroy the layout, but at least we'll see if anything fails. And let's do a full build just in case. Okay. Come on, get in there. I need to build a test. I need to build a stupid test. Yeah, this is destroyed, and this is the button that I added there, and the button console error parser. There's no error about Fluent, and this button, it has the title close. Okay, so this button has the tooltip title there. It gets applied. So the URL. The customizable shortcut URL, it's correct. At least we have confirmation of that. But it's not getting pulled in here for whatever reason. Shortcuts, customizable shortcuts.ftl. I'll deal with this later. I don't want to get distracted by my objective, which is building a test. I'll deal with this silly thing later. Okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you. This is... New DOM localization. DOM localization. We're doing something here. Connect. Are we opening the shadow DOM? Yes, we should open the shadow DOM. Running the style. We're adding a template, and then we're adding DOM localization here. I hate when things don't work just for reasons, right? Everything is it. God damn it. Okay. Close. Let's do this. This is just good cleanup. It's not nothing serious there, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's leave it at that. Now I want to create a test, which is browser customizable customizable shortcuts. What is that? Shortcuts container. Okay. Test as a shortcuts container opens up properly and closes as it should. Okay, so we need to, let's organize this file. We need to set up our application. If we need, we don't need anything. We need to test that the function opens up the dialog. Test the close and escape closes the dialog. And I think we have already browser account hub. We have pretty much everything already done. This stuff like that. So we can copy all of this. We don't need a setup. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty much this. Yeah, it's all like and just copy this. that's pretty much done. We don't need to do any setup, I think. We should be fine because yeah. So press dialog on startup. We don't need an account, shortcuts container, everything is done like that. So we just need to use an actual button once it's implemented in the UI. Open the dialog. Open, what is the function that I created? Don't remember anymore. Open customizable shortcuts. Oops, no, don't close this. Test customizable shortcuts. Opening. Let's do something like that to hub, account hub container. No, we want account container shortcuts container dialog. Okay, here we're doing this test. We're doing something different because we have a custom element inside there. Probably we're gonna later on do the same, but our customizable shortcuts container is here, and we have the modal inside, and the modal we can check if it's open or it's closed. So the shortcuts container here is shortcuts container. There you go. Document query selector container. Let's do container. Let's call this container. The document was created. Then dialog query selector dialog. Assert dialog element was opened. Then if we press escape away from condition, the dialog element was closed, and then we reopen it again, and then we click on query selector. Yeah, close button. It's let's put this ID close button, or just close. It's fine. Close window. The dialog was closed. We only need to update these open customizable shortcuts. Open account. Okay, we got the test written. Let's copy this relative path and let's run this test and see if we got this. Mac test com / no, that mother f. Not the dot. Boom, bam. Shortcuts container. Let's see. Come on, regenerate the backend configuration. Come on, test. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can. All right, failed. What? Can click. A target is null because I created this ID close and I didn't rebuild. So the old cache version doesn't have the close button. Synthesize mouse center. Yeah, that's the only thing that so I need to Mac build faster. Should be fine. I think that's the only thing. That's the reason why it's failing. Mac test. Come on. Yay! The test passes. Woohoo! Okay, let's do, just to make sure, a quick verify. Now it's gonna run the test like multiple times, one after another, and try to break it, stress test it. It's always important to use verify to make sure that the test passes. Even if you run it multiple times, it means that you're not leaving some leftover data, or you're setting, like when the test ends, you're putting back the things as they were before. So it's a clean starting state and it's not gonna kill other tests or stuff like that. But yeah, you know, run it 35 times, 13 subtests, and it's all good. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. Nice. Look at us. Do I need to format all of this? Shortcuts container probably close as it should. Test customizable shortcut opening. Let me format this. Copy relative path. Mac comlint fix. Oh, I already did that. Let me run it again just to be extra zealot and sure. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. AG commit amend. Save. Actually, it's time to ask for a review. So we update this to R equal Thunderbird reviewers and Thunderbird front-end reviewers. Boom, pam, pum, pum. Mods fab submit. We are ready to ask for a review. Sorry, missing bug ID, bug implement. I just want to, yeah, I don't want to submit the other things. I just want to submit. I don't remember the documentation. How do I do this? I don't want to submit this other one. I just want to submit the top one. Mods fab documentation. Mods fab. Submit. Submit. Okay, give me the revision. Okay, again, mods fab. I can submit this. Oh no. Submit H. Okay. Okay. Mods fab submit H. Give me the info here. Position, start in the region, path. Yes, interactive message force, bug, no bug for reviewer, blocker, no whip, less context, no stack, upstream, submit multiple commits, but do not mark them as dependent. Save most single, submit a single commit. Okay, mods fab submit S. Can I do that? Changes plan to request. Yes, it's gonna submit only my commit. But I want to have no stack. Dash no stack. Because I don't want to. It's fine. It should be fine, right? All right, let's see if updated everything. Okay, now we need to write some documentation here. We want to write some documentation. We need to write some documentation for primarily the function here. Let's document this function. Okay. Here. Okay. Load the shortcuts container custom element if it's not already defined, and open the container modal dialog. Okay. Then we want to have a better documentation for the shortcuts container custom element here. Oh no, I don't slide it. Base container element that opens a model overlay to list all currently available customizable shortcuts. The model, Alt+N, connect a callback, load styles, connect fluent strings, add event listeners, handle events, open the modal dialog. Yeah, no return. Open the modal dialog if it's not already opened. Close the modal dialog. Clean up after close. No. Don't make this more complicated. Don't make the review more complicated. Like having these random function names that are something that in the future I'm gonna use is not really helpful. Just share. Clean up after close. We don't need this. We don't need this. Or actually, we could implement something here. Is this run, does this run before closing? Let me check. Event listener, close. We have other, for example, account tab, close, event prevent default. Yeah, we can event prevent default on before closing. Don't allow the data to be closed. Okay, perfect. So we need to rename this. Close before closing. This is what we need. Before closing. Helper function to check if we can safely close the dialog without killing any ongoing operations. For example, the user is currently editing a shortcut and accidentally presses escape or accidentally, I don't know, clicks on the close button. We don't want to lose the data and things like that. So we pass the event here. And we want to pass the event. And we can check if this works right now by tapping like event prevent default. Let me build. Mac build faster. Can do this. Let's open up console. Open customizable shortcuts. No. It's not happening. Add event listener, close. Is this running actually? Let's see. Let's see. Live. Are we triggering that? Yeah, it's triggering, but it's not preventing the dialog from closing. Is cancel? It's the same? Is this what's happening? Cancel? Might be faster. Let's figure it out. Yeah, it was canceled. Yeah, now I can, okay. So the close, cancel is pressing escape. If the close, it's. So if I press escape, I'm pressing escape, nothing happens. It's click outside, nothing happens. But if I click on this, it's closing. So I need to pass through this modal button on click. I'm calling close, which pulls the close event, but I don't want that. MDN dialog close. Dialog box can be closed using the close event method or using the dialog method when submitting a form. where it is nested within the dialog. Modal dialogs can also be closed by pressing escape. Okay. Then autofocus, close button, do not attend, close dialog, escape show modal. By default, a dialog invoked by show modal method can be dismissed by pressing the escape key. A no modal dialog does not dismiss with the escape key by default, and depending on what, whatever, okay. Only the last shown dialog. Close by clicking OK button. Method dialog. Dialog open. Okay. Close show modal. Button. Show. Okay, there you go. Dialog show modal. Add event listener. Dialog close. And here, yeah, it clicks outside. Okay, cancel button closes the dialog without submitting because for method dialog triggers a close event close. E. We don't want to submit this fake form. F this in the select box here. By submit, then goes in there with our required form input. Add event listener. Close. Dialog, display overlay, transition and behavior. Yeah, I don't care about animating. Dialog. Woo! Look at that. That's, no. I want this. Add event listener. Close. Okay. To check for default rather than the empty string. Event prevent default on click. Confirm button. Interesting. Interesting. We have the same here, right? There's modal. Shortcut container key assistant dialog. This close. Oh, silly me. Sorry. This modal close. Yeah. Okay. I got it. Because these close click, the click is calling the close. The close is just closing the modal right away. We're not passing through the event listener. So here we can remove this. And we can say that we need a variable here, something private like is busy, which is false by default. And we can have type boolean. Track if the customizable shortcuts dialog is currently working on, and some operations are ongoing. Something like that. Okay, so is busy. We can set this and say if this is busy, return, don't do anything. Same thing here, but if this is busy, event prevent default. Whoa, what did I do? before closing event preview. Okay, so if I set this variable by default to true, now it shouldn't be able. I shouldn't be able to close the dialog at all because I'm blocking everything. I'm preventing anything from happening. Right? I need validation here, right? Yes, all my assumptions are correct. Yes, I can close it. I can, oh, sorry. That's the wrong button. I cannot dismiss it. I'm pressing escape. Okay, perfect. But then if and I'm going to need to kill this. Boom. If I put this back to false, and I do the same, now I can just close it and escape closes it. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Okay, we got this in place. So now we documented this type. We have handled this. We don't have a close event listener anymore. We only have a cancel event listener. And on before closing, if this is busy, interrupt, close the modal dialog, helper function to check if we can safely close the dialog without killing any ongoing operation. If the user presses escape key. Escape key. Okay. Done. Look at us. What a beautiful, and just to confirm, Mac test, this still runs and is not nuking anything, right? Come on, build. Yeah, nice, beautiful. Okay, ng commit amend. Update this stuff and mods fab submit. No stack is not needed. Single revision. Boom. Yes. Done. And now we also want to do. Okay. Done. I think we did it. I think we finished what we wanted to accomplish today. Look at us. Oh my God, so good. And just to give it a sanity check, let's reload this. This is still running, right? Yeah, it's still running, but the linters will tell us if we did something wrong. We had a customizable shortcut. We're pulling the module into Messenger, so it's always available. We're including the shortcuts container template. We have the method here that query selects the shortcuts container. If the shortcuts container is not available in the page currently, it means that it was never created. Then we wait for this custom element to be defined. We select it and we append it to the body. And then we trigger the open method. And here's our custom element. We have the modal, the localization. We have the isBusy variable, so it's a helper function. We're gonna deal with this localization issue later. I don't care right now. It's absolutely fine. We had just a few operations here. The simplest custom element ever. We have the super simple template with a bunch of things. We have our jar file that pulls in just the customizable, the shortcuts container. We have our mods build file. It gives us all the organization, browser for our tests. We wrote a very simple initial test. Open the dialog. We grab the shortcut container, blah, blah, blah. The head.js here for the test. It's not needed. It's for now, it's fine. But yeah, we're pulling a customizable shortcuts folder. We have our initial full string. We're pulling in our CSS, fairly straightforward CSS just to give it an initial style. And that's it. Yeah, that's all we needed to do. Beautiful stuff. Hey, this was awesome. I mean, we struggled in some parts and it was kind of weird, but it was great. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it right here. It's been an hour and a half. It's so much fun. We progressed with things. Actually, one thing that we need to do, we need to update Notion and put our customizable shortcut stuff into, oh no, I closed it, into a review state. So let me see if I can show you a bunch of things. Where are my tasks? Tasks, mine. Create a shortcut view container component. There you go. Let's put this status in review. Bam. Look at us. Hi, Kelly. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, I don't need pages layout. Okay. Front-end component. I should have done that the last week, but I had problems at home. So now this is at risk because I should have finished this in the last sprint. So, sorry. But yeah, currently in review. Yeah, should be pretty straightforward. Gonna push a try around later. And we did that. Look at us. So good. All right. Thank you everybody for watching. As usual, if you're not subscribed to my channel, just subscribe. But if you want to learn anything about Thunderbird, go to thunderbird.net. We have a fancy new website. It's absolutely fantastic. Check all the documentation. Help us fix bugs, report bugs. Help us with translations, help us with documentation. You can help us in many different ways. It's an open source project and services millions and millions of users. So your contribution is absolutely vital for the health of the project. But thank you everybody for watching and happy coding. And I'll talk to you in the next one. See you next week. Bye-bye.